we've made it to the Norfolk County Fair and Horse Show. We are in the agricultural space, and I'm being joined by Elizabeth, who has just shown her cow. Now, I don't know much about that, so that's why we're talking to Elizabeth. Showing your cow, what does that entail, and who is this beauty?
So today, this is Bella. So
Hi, Bella.
she's here today for the Norfolk Holstein show.
Okay.
And we're going to be showing baby cows up to adult cows. So they're looking at the conformation of the animals,
Okay.
And what they look like and how they are built. So this is a dairy cow, and there also is beef cows in the barn as well. So this is a dairy cow. She's a Holstein. And she's going to be shown today at the fair.
Oh my gosh, she is so sweet and so friendly and so soft.
Yes.
Now, what do you have to do to kind of get them show ready? Because I know, like, about horses, you have to groom them and braid them and do all that kind of fun stuff. But what do you do for a cow?
Yeah, so for cows, so starting at the beginning of the year, we pick out which ones we'd like to show throughout the year. And throughout the year, we like to give them what we call clipping. So we clip their whole entire body. As you can see, it's quite short here.
Yeah.
And underneath the belly as well. Sometimes we do leave the belly hair, and then above here we do have the top line. So we like to get that growing. So we work with that a lot throughout the whole entire season.
Okay, and this is kind of like her little faux hawk.
Yes, so, and this really helps bring out their top because it's supposed to be nice and hard and make it look nice and straight.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. And what else do we need to do?
And making sure we bath them. So usually the morning of the show, we show up around 4 or 5 a.m.
Right.
Get them nice and all ready, and we bath them. We typically use some Dawn dish soap and a good old scrub brush.
Aww.
And just get those hooves and their whole entire body nice and clean, and get their ears all nice and clean as well, especially the ear tags.
Amazing. Well, thank you so much, Elizabeth,
You're
for
welcome.
telling us all about showing cows and showing us this beautiful Bella. Oh, you were just the sweetest. We've got so much more coming up at the Norfolk County Fair. We're going to head out to Midway. We're going to check out all sorts of stuff, so you don't want to go anywhere. Lots more coming up on Morning Live. Right, Bella? Moo. Okay, this is Young Canada Day. Jerry, tell us about this insanity.
This day is put on every year at the Norfolk County Fair, and they compete in road race, cheerleading, tug of war, home craft, and determine a champion. And it's a great day because it brings all the schools together. Like that.
Okay, how many high schools compete?
There's 5 high schools,
Okay.
all different sizes, all through the area of Norfolk County.
Now, I heard a rumor that it's the same high school that has won the last 9 years in a row. Is that true?
It's actually been more than that. It's Delhi, actually, and they've won. So every year, they're trying to steal. People are trying to steal, so it's very exciting.
Wow, imagine, like, we're here the year that there's an upset?
Maybe. Yeah, for sure. Actually, this is the only one, the only fair that does this in Canada.
And how long has this been going on for?
Oh, yeah. Back in 1975, I was on tug of war, so it's been a long, long time.
And
It's been
probably long
Before
that, too.
Absolutely.
Oh,
Yeah.
my goodness. So is it an all-day event?
It's till noon. We'll be done at noon.
Wow, okay,
Yeah.
so this is a yearly thing, happens at the Norfolk County Fair. Now, what other activities do you recommend that people come and check out?
Oh, there's a bunch of things. Tonight there's the FMX show that you
Yep.
saw maybe a little bit of earlier.
Yes.
There's demolition derbies and stuff.
course.
There's a whole bunch of night shows. It's awesome.
And the Norfolk County Fair is one of the largest in the area, especially in Ontario. I know that there's 2 that are much bigger, like the X and maybe the Royal, but in terms of local fair, you guys are it.
We're about the 4th or 5th largest in Ontario.
That's
It's awesome.
amazing.
Yeah, for a little town, it's awesome. It's 183rd fair.
183 years and kicking.
Yeah.
Okay, well, the cheerleaders are just about to get set to go, so we'll watch them for a couple of seconds, and more on Morning Live continues. For now, I'm going to send things back inside the studio. Okay, back at the Norfolk County Fair, and wow, we've got a little bit of a private show going on for us here, Doug. Tell us about the motocross.
Well, you got to like freestyle motocross, right? For the very first time, the FMX World Tour is at a fair setting with 8 of the top riders in North America ready to fly high here at the Norfolk Fair.
You've done this before,
I
haven't
think so.
you?
Yeah. Are you kidding? I am so charged up. But there's so much more. Not only with freestyle motocross, but Wednesday night, guaranteed destruction.
What
We're
does that
talking
mean?
demolition derby.
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
Everybody
figure
loves
8
it.
racing, all kinds of stuff. And then Thursday night, we take the best of both worlds, motorcycles and monster trucks, together at the Norfolk Fair.
That should be on a commercial.
I think, well, it might have been once or twice.
Okay, so people can come out and see these guys in specific shows.
That's right. Yep, exactly right. They're going to compete tonight in an event, and of course they're going to go at each other, trying to win a place on the hot seat.
Okay.
So they're out here doing that tonight. Of course, the grandstands will be packed. We had all the kids here today.
Yeah.
So you're able to see up behind us here. It's fantastic. And then of course Wednesday night demolition derby. 3 different classes that night, and especially a very favorite one of mine, junk run.
What's
You gotta
that?
like that. When you broke the car, you're going to bring it out to a junk run. And of course, we've got figure 8 racing where they go head to head like this and an X across through the middle.
Sounds like a game of chicken to me.
Subcompact, so they're all welded up.
Wow.
Thursday night, monsters and these guys. So you
Amazing.
got to be here at the Norfolk Fair.
All right, well, you heard it from him. I mean, I don't even need to do any more talking. There's going to be so much more coming up on Morning Live, so make sure you stay with us. Well, you cannot come to a fair and not hit the Midway. So that is exactly what we are on right now. We're on the beautiful Ferris wheel here at the Norfolk County Fair and Horse Show. And Ange, I suckered in the general manager to come up on the Ferris wheel
Happy
with
to take
me.
a bit of a break.
Right, I know
Yeah.
today's been a bit of a nutty day for you, but give me kind of some highlights of what's new this year,
Sure.
what people need to come and see.
Well, our biggest feature is our concerts on Friday and Saturday night. We've got the Reclaws on Friday and Josh Ross, who's a real up-and-comer in country music. And
Yeah.
those are almost sold out, few tickets left. We've got motorsports every evening, so our grandstand is packed with a show all 7 days of our fair.
Yeah.
Of course, we've got livestock and all of the traditional fair competitions, crafts and cooking and that type of thing. But the Midway, of course, and the food. We've got 55 food vendors, a lot of them new,
Wow.
a lot of them returning. People come to the fair for the food, we know that.
It's
so
true.
We try to give the people what they want.
From here, I can see funnel cakes. I saw some deep fried pickles earlier. I mean, there are so many fun rides, not just the Ferris wheel, but lots of spinny ones. I can't do the spinny ones. Do you
No,
like
me
the spinny
neither. When
ones?
they asked to do this interview, I said as long as it doesn't spin.
As long as we're just like slow and high and with a good view, that's how we roll. Okay, so lots of live stuff to see. We've got, it looks like, I mean, there's different groups here. Forces.ca is here. The high schools have been here throughout the week. And this runs until?
We run right through till Thanksgiving Monday,
Okay.
and we close at 8 p.m. on Thanksgiving. We've got a turkey dinner. If people want to spend their holiday here,
That's
they can have a
awesome.
turkey dinner right here at the fair with their family.
Well, it's such a big fair. I mean, we've got, you know, the Royal, and of course, we've got the X. But I feel like you guys are the largest out of local fairs.
We are the third largest after the 2 that you mentioned. So we see about 120,000 people over the 7 days. If the weather stays like this, probably more this year.
Yeah, I believe it. All right, well, thanks, Ange, for having us. We've had a lot of fun here today. And if people want to come and get more information,
NorfolkCountyFair.com. We've got tickets there, we've got schedules and all the information you need.
amazing. Thanks so